My name is Lyle Franklin, and I am excited to demo two cool refactorings that enable developers to use functional features in Java. Java 8, set to release in 2013, will introduce Lambda expressions to the language. This is a Lambda expression in Java. The parameters are shown here, and the method body is shown here. Our tool, LambdaFicator, which we developed as a set of modules for the NetBeans IDE, provides two automated refactorings which leverage this new language feature. The first refactoring converts anonymous inner classes to Lambda expressions, and the second refactoring converts for loops that iterate over collections to functional operations that use Lambda expressions. I'll start by demoing the first refactoring. Anonymous inner classes, like the one shown here, are useful constructs, but the syntax is unnecessarily verbose. Lambda expressions provide a more concise replacement for anonymous inner classes which only declare a single method. By the way, this code, along with other code samples, are taken from the Antler open source project. As you can see, LambdaFicator highlights valid refactoring sites, and by selecting the quick hint in the side panel, LambdaFicator performs the conversion automatically. As you can see, the new syntax is much more concise and easier to read. While this transformation may seem simple at first glance, our tool performs static analysis to ensure the transformation is performed safely. For example, in this method, the doPrivilege method is overloaded and can accept either a privileged action object or a privileged exception action object. When we perform the refactoring, LambdaFicator automatically adds a cast to the correct type. If this cast were not added, the resulting lambda would be ambiguous and a compilation error would result. In this next example, a variable declaration in the anonymous inner class hides or shadows a variable declared in the enclosing scope. While variable shadowing is legal in anonymous inner classes, Lambda expressions do not allow variable shadowing. LambdaFicator will detect variable shadowing and automatically rename shadowing variables to avoid compilation errors. As you can see, a 1 was appended to the variable name to avoid any errors. The second refactoring highlights another feature of Java 8, internal iterators. Java 8 has added several methods to the Collections API, which take a Lambda expression as an argument and enable functional operations over collections. Here are some examples of these operations, such as MapReduce, FilterForEach, and AnyMatch, to name just a few. LambdaFicator can refactor existing external iterators, such as enhanced for loops, to utilize these new internal iterators. In this example, we are calculating the total number of errors in a collection of rules. Although it may not be obvious, this code snippet is analogous to a filter map reduce operation. The if statement filters out elements. This function call maps a rule to its number of errors, and this compound assignment adds each error count to an accumulator. LambdaFicator can automatically refactor this code to use functional operations. This example also shows that the types of the parameters in Lambda expressions can be omitted and can instead be inferred by the compiler. Without the aid of an automated tool, these refactorings are time-consuming and can introduce subtle bugs if done incorrectly. LambdaFicator performs these refactorings quickly while preserving the original program behavior. In addition to this quick hint mode of operation, LambdaFicator can also function in batch mode. You can select either a single file or even an entire project, and LambdaFicator will generate a preview of all possible conversions in that selection. Even projects with hundreds of thousands of lines of code, such as Antler, can be scanned in a matter of seconds. This preview allows for fine-grained control over which conversion should take place, or it can simply refactor all possible conversions. Our Convert Anonymous Inner Class to Lambda refactoring has already been accepted as an official patch to the NetBeans source code, and we are in the process of submitting the Convert External to Internal Iterator refactoring as a patch as well. We hope that by releasing these refactorings with the official NetBeans release, they can be used by millions of Java programmers.